Good morning, student. Today we will discuss about what is fermentation and what are the fermentative production. So, first we know what is fermentation. Fermentation is a metabolic process that converts sugar to acids, gases, or alcohol. Fermentation is another anaerobic, non-oxygenating requiring pathway for breaking down glucose. And fermentation takes place when the electron transport chain is unusable. In this case, it becomes the cell's primary means of ATP. This is energy production. And fermentation turns NADH and pyruvate produced in glycolysis into NAD plus and an organic molecule in the presence of oxygen. And NADH and pyruvate are used to generate ATP in respiration. This is called oxidative phosphorylation. And the net energy gain in fermentation is two ATP molecules and glucose molecules. So basically fermentation is a metabolic process that converts sugar into acid, gases or alcohol. Fermentation is a chemical process by which molecules such as glucose are broken down anaerobically. Next is, what are the history of fermentation? So fermentation is a natural process. People applied fermentation to make products such as wine, meat, cheese, beer long before the biochemical process was understood. In the 1850s and 1860s, Louis Pasteur became the first zymerist, one who expert in field of fermentation. And then the first solid evidence of the living nature of yeast appeared between 1837 and 1838, when three publications appeared by C. Sagrenet, T. Torr, and T. Swan, who independently concluded as a result of microscopic investigations that yeast was a living organism that produced by budding. So next is, what are the type based on respiration? There are aerobic fermentation and anaerobic fermentation. So what is aerobic fermentation? So aerobic fermentation means that oxygen is present. Wine, beer, and acetic acid vinegar, such as apple cider vinegar, need oxygen in the primary or first stage of fermentation. When creating acetic acid vinegar, for example, exposing the surface of the vinegar to as much oxygen as possible creates a healthy, flavorful vinegar with the correct amount of pH. So next is anaerobic fermentation. So it is a method cell used to extract energy from carbohydrates when oxygen or other electron acceptors are not available in surrounding environment. So the differentiate it from anaerobic respiration, it doesn't use oxygen but does use electron accepting molecules that come from outside of the cell. The process can follow glycolysis as the next step in the breakdown of glucose and other sugars to produce molecules of adenosine triphosphate that create an energy source for the cell. Through this method, the cell is able to regenerate nicotinamide, adenine dinucleotide, NAD+, from the reduced form of nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, NADH, a molecule necessary to contain glycolysis. And anaerobic fermentation relies on the enzyme to add a phosphate group to an individual adenosine diphosphate, ADP, molecules to produce ATP, which means it is a form of substrate level phosphorylation. This contrasts with oxidative phosphorylation, and which uses energy from an established proton gradient to produce an ATP. So what is ethanol fermentation and lactic acid fermentation we will study. So in ethanol, fermentation converts two pyruvate molecules, the products of glycolysis, to two molecules of ethanol and two molecules of carbon dioxide. So the reaction is a two-step process in which pyruvate is converted to acetaldehyde and carbon dioxide first by the enzyme pyruvate decarboxylase. So in yeast and certain bacteria perform ethanol fermentation where pyruvate is broken into ethanol and carbon dioxide. So the next chemical equation for the production of ethanol from glucose is C6H12O6, which gives out 2CH2 C5OH plus 2CO2. Then ethanol fermentation is used to production of beer, wine, and bread. It's worth noting that fermentation is the presence of high level of pectin result in the production of small amount of methanol, which is toxic when consumed. Next is what is lactic acid fermentation? So in lactic acid fermentation is a biological process by which glucose and other 6 carbon sugars are converted into cellular energy in metabolic lactate. The pyruvate molecules from glucose metabolism may be fermented into lactic acid. Lactic acid fermentation is used to convert lactose into lactic acid in yogurt production. It is also occurs in animal muscles when the tissue requires energy. So yogurt is made by fermenting milk. It's high in protein, calcium, and probiotics, which is good bacteria. Here's now how to make yogurt. So type of fermentation is homolactic fermentation and heterolactic fermentation. So what is the mechanism of fermentation? So fermentation takes place when the electron transport chain is unusable and becomes the cell's primary means of ATP production. So then it turns to NADH and pyruvate producing glycolysis into NAD plus, and then organic molecules in the presence of O2, NADH, and pyruvate are used to generate ATP. So this is called as oxidative phosphorylation. The first step is glycolysis, is the common of all fermentation pathways. This is the main cause of fermentation. Okay. So humans have used fermentation to produce food and beverages since the Neolithical age. For example, fermentation used for the preservation of process that is produces lactic acid as found in such sour food as pickled cucumbers, kimchi, and yogurt, and as well as producing alcoholic beverages such as wine and beer. Fermentation can even occur within the stomach of animals such as human. So that's all about fermentation. What are the products of fermentation? As we all know, wine, beer, lactic acid, vinegar, yogurts, cheese, sauerkraut, kimchi, and pepperoni. These all are the products of fermentation. What are the advantage and disadvantage, of fermentation? So advantages of fermentation are the lactic acid can be produced and it can be produce energy for ATPs. And disadvantage of fermentation are the production can be slow, the product is impure and need to have further treatment. And then production carries a high cost and more energy. So what are the importance of fermentation? So it has many importance, like it allows the cells to get 2 ATP gain from one molecule of glucose, even without oxygen. And then fermentation take away the end products of glycolysis. So glycolysis can continue freeing up the electron carriers and so on. And the fermentation is important in wineries and breweries because yeast uses fermentation to produce alcohol. And next is fermentation is important in muscles because it allows the muscles to keep getting a little energy from glucose even when the oxygen supplies can't keep up with the demand. So that's all about fermentation. Thank you, students. If you have any doubt, you can write your doubt in comment section. Thank you.